It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Buccaneers, reigning league MVP. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bucs and the Patriots, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are pleased as always to be bringing... So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
Just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
The CD in this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they saw some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Here we go, set.
Willis looking to throw it. Dancing to his left. And down inside the 15 he goes. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Willis on the bootleg.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
To throw, here's Willis.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Moore the motion man. Now Willis.
Being chased under pressure again, and down he goes again. Moore, the man in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage.
Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. The shotgun snap to Willis.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 14. First down, Buccaneers.
Back to throw, Willis.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Here's Willis. Got a man downfield. It's Otten.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 42 yards.
Back to throw, Willis.
This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Elijah Moore, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. Willis will look to throw it.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Willis.
Eluding the pressure right. This is caught by Evans. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
They go play action with Willis.
It'll buy some time right. And his throw here's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
White will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Visitors offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Moore, the man in motion. Willis looking to throw it. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Play fake. Here's Willis. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you have people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here we go. Willis wants to pass it again. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the connection to Moore. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Past the half. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Now Willis to throw. They'll roll him out right. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Willis looks to pass it here. Flush to his right. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Willis. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Willis. On the move to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Willis is going to throw once more. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over one. Off the play fake, here's Willis. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
In motion left, Godwin. Now Willis to throw.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Willis out of the gun.
Eluding the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
In motion right, one of the tight ends.
Willis.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. Going right side is White. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal.
Here's White.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Now Willis.
Forced out to his left. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
On the last drive for the touchdown, that's now his 13th rushing. To throw, here's Willis.
Sliding out of the pocket. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go.
Willis looking to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Buccaneers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
He capped off that last drive himself, had the touchdown run. Now he'll take over here.
Let's go now.
They start the drive with White. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. In motion goes the tight end. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. First down, here's White. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
They go right back to White here on first down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 more there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Let's go. Ready?
To throw, here's Willis.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Now back to the ground game with White. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They keep it on the ground. White again. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Rashad White with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Okay, ready? Set, go.
The drive starts with a run by White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2nd and 6.
They'll go up the middle with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Go!
Back to throw, Willis.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the give, it's White. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
105 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Here's 2nd and 3.
Opting to run again here with White. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Flushed out right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First down, Buccaneers.
Here we go, set!
On the handoff, this is White.
Brought down at the 20.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. It's another one that keeps them moving forward.
Now a give to White. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
White.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
A run up the middle with Irving.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Here's Willis. Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Buccaneers, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.